QI Christmas podcast!
Can I take this off?
Of course you can. Of course you can take it off, old thing, yes. Is it uncomfortable?
The old lot.
It's Sean Locke!
Lord. Does that mean I have to take my the wicker?
You don't have to.
There are no
basket off?
have-tos in IKEA.
Yours isn't, like, very uncomfortable and actually makes your head hurt, does it?
It might do. My hair is a very, very delicate item.
Thin, you mean?
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah.
Now, be Christmassy.
Le kettle et le pot, methinks.
No, I've got some hair at the front.
Yeah, but it's not much.
You have overall enough.
Yeah. Having a bald off very early on. Look, if I push it all forward like that...
Excuse me, Mr. Fabio.
I think so.
It's Barry Venison.
Mick Hucknall is in the room.
Yeah.
The drunken lord. That's what
I was in a hedge and I came through it backwards.
George Orwell wrote this in 1936, over 70 years ago. He said, socialism draws towards it with magnetic force every fruit juice drinker, nudist, sandal wearer, sex maniac, Quaker, nature cure quack, pacifist and feminist in England. And he talks about vegetarians with wilting beards and outer suburban creeping Jesuses, eager to begin yoga exercises, that dreary tribe of high-minded women and sandal wearers and bearded fruit juice drinkers who come flocking towards the smell of progress like blue bottles to a dead cat. Anyway, this Lady Harberton was thrown out of a hotel in Ockham in Surrey for wearing cycling bloomers. And the Cycle Touring Club took the case to court in order to try and get it overturned and to get the hotel, but they lost.
She was actually physically ejected
from a hotel for wearing basically what you see behind you.
Didn't they pick her up like that by her, by her bloomers? That
you lesbian.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. They take your bloody creeping Jesuses.
With your wilting vegetarian beards.
Veggie Jesus loving.
Stick a bit of holly up your arse. Yeah.
Hedgehog, friend of the hedgehog. Get out of my sight. I was thrown out of the Trocadero Centre once. Really? Sarcasm. I was walking through the Trocadero, and what I've discovered now is that it's not public thoroughfare at all. It's a private property, and it's patrolled and policed by a private security firm, and they withhold the right to allow public access. And so, and a security guard went past who was about 4'2", and he had an enormous walkie-talkie bouncing off his hip, which was actually knocking his leg slightly off every time he walked. And I muttered something like, oh, he looks efficient, like in some sort of, you know, mild... There wasn't even sarcasm. And he went, right, I'm ejecting you with the use of minimum force. Most humiliating thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I was ejected from a whole city.
What?
I was ejected from a whole city.
Were you?
Yeah, I was told to leave Salt Lake City.
What? Because of your...
For sarcasm.
Your ways?
No, for sarcasm. It was for sarcasm. Had they known of my ways, they would throw me out of the state of Utah, I think. This was sarcasm. You get in the central square, and there are all these people in white robes from the Church of the Latter-day Saints, or Mormons, and they try and convert you, of course. It's their whole business, is to try and convert you to make enormous sums of money out of you, and that's what they do. And they particularly, of course, go for women of a certain age, women whose children have probably just left home and whose husbands are playing golf and they're rather alone and so on. And so what they think is the great appeal of Mormonism is they said, and we were all gathered round and shown around the tabernacle, and then our little cluster, this elder of the church said, and we know that when you die, you'll be reunited with your whole family. And I said, what happens if you're good? Struck me as a pretty reasonable question. And it was... So you're not welcome here. You are not welcome here. We would like you to leave. Which hotel are you staying in? We will pay your bill. We would like you to go. And it was quite serious.
It's just saying that.
It did cause quite a lot of laughter. It's a preposterous idea that you're going to be reunited with all those hideous aunts and uncles. Eternity.
It's horrible.
It would be Christmas afternoon for eternity. selling point of their religion. Oh, I want to join that religion. But I guess... Anyway, so...
I think I had a lesbian aunt.
Did you?
I think so, because there's a wedding photo, my granddad's wedding, and I did one of these programmes where you look at your family tree, and my dad's saying, and that's May, I think it was. Was it May? That's May. Never married. Never married. Yes. And that's her companion. Are you covering this? Or did you just have no idea, Dad, that clearly there were lemons in the household? This way you say, never married.
Never married?
Never married.
No.
Yes,
It's still there. It went down the Victoria, as I say, which was the flagship. Went down straight down like that. It's still there outside Beirut. If you're ever in the area, do have a look. You dive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could dive round it.
Oh, yes, we're always going to Beirut for a snorkelling holiday. one of the places on my route. Yes, we're going rambling in Basra later on.
Well, I think there could be quite a line in adventure holidays. In that kind
Lebanon actually has made a big effort with tourism in recent years. It's a bit of a shame that last the events of earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all gone a little bit...
What would it be in December now?
Yeah. Oh, it's cold. Cold. Oh.
It's fine now the Swiss have invaded.
Yeah.